Hey neighbor, welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John, and it's always a good day when we got new Green Day music to talk about. At least generally, I feel that way. I was less enthused about the comeback single, the title track Father of All, from their upcoming album that's due out February 2020. And they've got a new track out called Fire, Ready, Aim, which is obviously a play on Ready, Aim, Fire. And it's better than the title track, that's for sure. The vocals are just taking some getting used to. It's not that they're entirely in the falsetto range the majority of the time this time, but still, they're different. And when you've been settled into a band for like 25 years as a fan, then sometimes you probably have a little bit of trouble wrapping your head around something new. And it's not that it's bad per se, it's just different. Billie Joe Armstrong has been talking about how this record is just kind of balls to the wall, it's rock and roll, and this track is very grandiose. It does kind of feel like it was made for a commercial or a movie trailer or something, and that kind of makes sense considering this song is something that they had in part with their partnership with the NHL. Hockey and Green Day, a combination that I didn't know would ever exist, but this song certainly works for that. My question is, which came first? Did you write this song with the NHL in mind, or did the NHL approach you, or did your team approach them after the song was already made? Because that would kind of have an impact, I guess, on how I feel about it overall. I have some lingering questions, but overall I do like the mix. There is a big punch to the actual music here. I love the rollicking pianos that are definitely a good time. It reminds me of like a cannonball 80s moment, and it reminds me of the Billy Squier track. I don't know because I haven't looked in the comments or really anywhere. I didn't have time to glance before I started recording. Everybody Wants You by Billy Squier. Is anyone else hearing that in this new Green Day song? Fire, Ready, Aim is definitely motivating. It could get you up on your feet, and it has a swirling sensibility to it. I love the guitars that not only open the track, but also kind of cycle through and close out this very short, less than 2-minute track. The ending is one of the best moments. Trey Cool's drums really come in and add an extra little flamethrower there on top of the pile. It does go by so quickly. My complaint is that I want it to be longer. I wish the vocals were maybe sounding a little bit more like Billie Joe, because this song feels like it could have fit on Dose or say the Foxborough Hot Tub side project that they did. It wasn't Green Day, but it was Green Day, and then Dose was technically the second Foxborough Hot Tubs album. I feel that this reminds me a lot of, say, Wow That's Loud, or some of the other more party-inclined tracks on that album. They cut loose, they don't really give a fuck, and it makes sense because this is off of the album Father of All Motherfuckers. I gotta hand it to Green Day, I didn't like it all that much on first listen, but I definitely knew that I felt like I liked it more than Father of All. But say 5 to 7 listens deep at this point, I am definitely coming around on it, more so than especially Father of All. That one still hasn't fully warmed up to me, I don't know that it ever will. I like the live performances a whole lot more, the iHeartRadio performance and also over at Jimmy Kimmel, they were sounding great. And honestly, studio versus live, sometimes live is always better with Green Day. So we'll just have to see again with this new track, Fire, Ready, Aim, but overall, I do dig this track. I'm gonna give it a light 4 out of 5. I would love to know what you guys think. Sound off in the comments section down below. Drop a like on this review and keep in mind that it's all just my opinion. And yes, I know the review is longer than the actual song itself. Other than that, follow me on my social media accounts linked in the description down below, and I'll see you soon for more right here on Beyond ARTV.